12 days. That's roughly how long it takes for your heart to become measurably weaker after you stop training. Not 12 weeks, 12 days. And here's the part almost nobody tells you. Your muscles are still there. You'll look in the mirror on day 12 and see the same body you saw on day 1. But inside, something has already been dismantled. Your body doesn't lose fitness randomly. It loses it in a precise, predictable order. And that order tells you something disturbing about what your body actually thinks fitness is for. This is what happens, day by day, when you stop exercising for 30 days. Here's the first surprise. For the first 2 or 3 days, you don't get worse, you get better. Every time you train, you cause damage, micro tears in muscle fibers, inflammation, depleted fuel stores, a nervous system running on fumes. Training is the stimulus. It's the rest that produces the adaptation. So when you stop, your body finally gets to finish the job. Muscle glycogen refills to capacity. Inflammatory markers drop. Your nervous system recovers. Athletes exploit this deliberately. It's called tapering, and it's why a runner doesn't run hard the week before a marathon. If you tested yourself on day 3, you might set a personal record. This is the trap. The first phase of losing your fitness. Around day 4, the first real loss begins, and it's not where you'd expect. It's your blood. Training expands your plasma volume, the liquid portion of your blood. More plasma means more total blood volume, which means every single heartbeat pumps more oxygen. It's one of the fastest adaptations you gain, and one of the fastest you lose. Within the first 1 to 2 weeks of stopping, plasma volume can drop by somewhere around 5 to 12%. Less blood in the tank means less blood filling the heart between beats. Less filling means a smaller stroke volume, less oxygen delivered per beat. Your heart's response is the only one available to it. Beat more often. This is why your resting heart rate creeps up after a layoff. It's not that your heart got lazy, it's that your heart is now moving a smaller load per beat and compensating with frequency. Studies on trained athletes have found VO2 max, the ceiling on how much oxygen your body can use, dropping around 7% within the first 2 to 3 weeks of stopping. TrainerRoad.com. 7% of your engine gone, while your reflection hasn't changed at all. Now stop and notice what's happening here. Your body isn't losing fitness because it's broken. It's losing fitness because it's efficient. Every adaptation you built, extra blood, extra mitochondria, extra muscle, is metabolically expensive to maintain. The moment you stop demanding it, your body starts liquidating the asset. Fitness isn't something you own, it's something you rent, and the rent is due daily. This is where it gets genuinely concerning, and it's the part that applies to you even if you've never exercised in your life. Somewhere in the first 2 weeks, your insulin sensitivity begins to fall. Working muscle is your body's largest glucose sink. After a hard session, muscle cells pull sugar out of your blood almost independently of insulin. Take that away, and glucose lingers longer in the bloodstream. Your pancreas responds by releasing more insulin to do the same job. Researchers have tested this directly by having healthy young people simply reduce their daily step count for 2 weeks. Not injury, not bed rest, just fewer steps. The result? Measurably impaired glucose control, reduced insulin sensitivity, and increased fat around the organs, the visceral kind, in 14 days. And crucially, some of these markers were slower to recover than they were to decline. Your metabolism notices your inactivity long before your mirror does. By week 2 to 3, the loss moves inside the muscle cell itself. Mitochondria are where you burn fat and carbohydrate with oxygen to make usable energy. Endurance training multiplies them and boosts the enzymes that run them. The machinery of aerobic metabolism. That machinery has a short half-life. The activity of key mitochondrial enzymes can fall substantially within 2 to 4 weeks of stopping, with some research showing declines in the range of a quarter to nearly half of trained levels over a matter of weeks. The practical translation: your body shifts back toward burning sugar instead of fat at any given intensity, which is why a run that felt easy a month ago now feels like your legs are full of sand and your lungs are 3 sizes too small. Same speed, same distance, different body. Here's the finding most people have never heard. When researchers took master endurance athletes and sticked their training for just 10 days, they measured reduced blood flow to the hippocampus, the brain region central to memory and learning. 10 days in already healthy, high-fitness people. Exercise also drives BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, sometimes described as fertilizer for neurons. It supports the growth and survival of brain cells. Take away the stimulus, and BDNF signaling falls with it. And there's the mood component. In studies where regular exercisers were asked to stop, depressive symptoms began appearing within 1 to 2 weeks. Not from guilt, from neurochemistry. The fog you feel after a few weeks off isn't in your head, or rather, it's exactly in your head, and it's measurable. And only now, 3 to 4 weeks in, does the thing everyone worried about first actually start happening. Muscle size holds up remarkably well for the first 2 to 3 weeks. Strength holds even longer, because a large share of your strength is neural, your brain's ability to recruit fibers hard and in sync. That skill doesn't evaporate. By week 3 to 4, cross-sectional area begins to measurably decline. But the drop in strength usually lags the drop in size. You get weaker slower than you get smaller. Look at that order. Blood first, metabolism second, brain third, muscle last. Your body sacrifices the systems that keep you healthy long before it sacrifices the ones that make you look strong. Which means the version of you that appears fine in the mirror on day 30 is internally a substantially different organism than the one on day 1. Now the good news, and it's better than you think. When you build muscle, the fibers acquire additional nuclei, the control centers that direct protein production. Research suggests that when muscle shrinks, a meaningful portion of those nuclei are retained. The factory downsizes, the management stays. That's the mechanism behind muscle memory. Rebuilding is dramatically faster than building was the first time. Weeks, not months. The cardiovascular losses come back fast too. Plasma volume can rebound within days of resuming training. The mitochondrial machinery rebuilds in weeks. 30 days off doesn't erase years of work. It suspends it, but there's a threshold. The people who never come back aren't the ones who took a month off. They're the ones who took a month off, saw no change in the mirror, and concluded it didn't matter. Now you know what the mirror doesn't show you. Your body starts liquidating on day 4. It starts rebuilding the day you come back. If you want to see the other side of this, what happens inside your body across the first 30 days when you start training, that video is right here. This is Body Answers. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll keep showing you what's happening under your skin.